Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you clicking on that video. Today we're going to look at my 5 favorite pickups from rack stores in 2021. I do a lot of rack store shopping. I like to try to find good deals. I like to try to find different fragrances in the rack stores because we know we see a lot of the same. Hundreds of Guess fragrances, Penguin, a lot of the same old stuff that we see at the rack store. So these are the top 5 in my collection that I picked up this year in 2021. Let's get into it. Starting with number 5, I actually grabbed this at a Marshall's for 20 bucks. I believe it was red stickered on discount. I'm not sure, but I saw it. It was different. Like I said, I look at these pretty much consistently every week. I'm in a rack store looking at the fragrance section. So this one I hadn't seen before. I quickly looked it up on Fragrantica just to get an idea of if it's something that I might like. Scent I'm talking about. Talked about it on the channel before. Azzaro, Homme, Nighttime. This is just so good at the top. It's fresh and spicy. Some woodiness comes through right at the top. You have a little bit of that citrus in there. There's a really fresh, realistic smelling rhubarb to this, and a bit of orange. At first, it's a little tough to distinguish the two, but the bit of orange is that citrus. As it dries down a bit, you get that citrus from the bit of orange, and the rhubarb almost smells vegetal a bit, almost like you could pull it out of the ground. It doesn't last too long, but it's beautiful. As it starts to dry down, I get some of that black pepper, bit of the nutmeg. Just a great scent, guys. This scent, I haven't smelled Azzaro Polo Intense, but it gets compared to that. I see this working day or night. This is pretty much a signature scent, a go-to scent. This would be great for work, going out at night. Best seasons would probably be spring, summer, and fall. You could wear it on a cooler summer night, definitely. It's just beautiful. I love this one. Great find at Marshall's for 20 bucks. Azzaro, Polo, Nighttime. So number 4 on my list, I've actually talked about it as well on the channel. I love it. It's a great all-around signature scent, I think. It works. I think it could work in the summer, but it could also, and I think it's going to be considered a summer scent initially based on this brand, this line, this particular flanker. I think it is also great in the fall as well. You could wear this in the wintertime, for sure. I picked this up at a Burlington for 25 bucks. Great find. Again, it was something different. It was something that I hadn't seen in there before, and I had to have it. The scent I'm talking about, Dissey Polo Intense from Issey Miyake. So right off the top on this, I get some citrus. It's fresh and spicy. It also has a warmth to it right off the top, which is why I think this, again, would work great in the fall. I know that most are going to think it's a summer scent, warmer weather, but this holds up in the fall for sure. Plus that incensey note that comes out as it starts to dry down a bit. It's not an overwhelming incense. If you like incense, you're going to like this. If you don't like incense, this might be a great entryway into incense. Some are turned off by that combination of the citrus and the incense. I personally love it. I think it's something different. I think it works. You could dress this up. You could also wear this casually. Some of the notes in this one are yuzu, bergamot, some mandarin. As it dries down though, I start to get more of those spices, the cinnamon. I don't pick up a lot of the saffron. I do get some of the cardamom in this. And then you have incense and benzo and amber to round it out. This is a great scent, guys. It's something different from the line. I think if you are looking for something that is versatile, summer and fall, even, obviously spring, this could work. Number 4, one of my favorite pickups of the year from rack stores. By Dissey pour Homme. Intense. So this next one, number 3 on the list, I actually picked up at a Marshall's. Hadn't seen this one there. I said, I've heard a little bit about this one. I know that from this particular line, it's one of the favorites. It gets compared to Halloween Man X. I don't pick up on that at all. I don't get the comparison. To my nose, it's its own unique thing. The scent I'm talking about, Polo Red Extreme. So I picked this up for about 50 bucks at Marshall's for a 2.5. Right off the top, I get citrus, some woods. Up top, they use a blood orange, but it has some of that sweetness and that fruitiness that you get from Polo Red. Polo Red obviously uses cranberry. This is not cranberry. This is definitely a blood orange and some woods. But then as it dries down, you start to get this sort of distinct coffee note. I love this scent, guys. This is a great hoodie weather scent. This is date night scent, cool weather, wintertime. Smells really fantastic. I love this one. Can't go wrong with this one. I get great longevity, probably about 7 hours. Compliment getter. This is a great all-arounder. I can't imagine anyone not liking this scent. I think you'll get compliments from this one. This is a good one. It's my favorite from the line. Polo Red Extreme. So number 2 on the list, this next one that I picked up from TJ Maxx, and I wasn't expecting to see it. This was a recent pickup. We're nearing Christmas time, so you start to see more pop up at the rack stores, things that you haven't seen there typically. And I saw this, its original version, and I also saw this flanker, which I've wanted for a while. And I don't know why I never had it in my collection. I saw it at TJ Maxx. They had it for a great price. I think I paid about 80 bucks for this. And if you don't know already from the sound, scent I'm talking about, Spicebomb Extreme from Viktor&Rolf. So right off the top on this one, I get a lot of spice. Vanilla, a sweetness, subtle sweetness, not overly sweet. I also get a lightness to it, like it's aromatic. So Spicebomb Extreme is a well-known sort of winter go-to. Makes a lot of people's number 1 for top winter designer scents. And for good reason, it's great. You can't go wrong with this scent. I think this is the perfect go-to cool weather scent. I think if you have something that you want that's easy to grab for the wintertime, this is the one to get. So I get that black pepper as this starts to dry down, some vanilla. It stays spicy throughout, hence the name, Spicebomb. But it just has some of that freshness along with it, and that vanilla and the warmth sort of rounds everything out. It's a clean smelling scent. It's warm, it's inviting, but it remains light and airy almost. I love this stuff. Number 2 on my best finds at rack stores in 2021. Spicebomb Extreme. So that brings me to my number 1 rack store find in 2021. I chose this as number 1 because this is what I've been wearing the most. I wasn't expecting to like this as much as I do. I thought this might just be sort of hyped and people weren't expecting this and it kind of came out of nowhere. I love the original of this. This is a flanker of that original, although they smell nothing alike. The scent I'm talking about, Starwalker Extreme from Mont Blanc. Okay, so right off the top, I do get some freshness. Lemon, maybe. I think up top, it's gonna remind you of other things. I get reminded of, if you guys have smelled Kenneth Cole Hero, I get a lot of that up top. I get nothing from the original. So I don't even think they share any notes. But this has like a creaminess to it, which I love. I'm not sure what's making that, maybe this sandalwood in here. As it dries down a bit, you get more of the woods. It's a bit sweet, creamy, clean. I get a lot of patchouli as this dries down. I really love this scent, guys. This was unexpected. It smells fresh and clean, but it's a little darker. It has a little more richness to it, a little more creaminess. Again, I think this is another versatile scent. You can wear this day and night. This would work really great at night, but during the day as well. I've used a good amount of this. You can't really see it, but I've used a good amount of this. It's sort of a dumb reach for me. I love this one, guys. Number 1 on my list of 2021 rack store finds. Starwalker Extreme from Mont Blanc. That's all I have today, guys. Those are my top 5 rack store finds in 2021. I appreciate you guys clicking on the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you guys get notified when I upload new content. Thanks again, guys. Have a great day.